All right, I'm out of the picture, but we are going live. Had a lot to get together, and still don't have all of what I really want or need to do all this stuff. For one, my easel's a little high. I don't like having to stand up. It's hard for me to stand up all that time. But we're going to do it anyway. We'll do it for you. Do what we can. And I do realize that I'm right in the picture of things here. Don't really know how to do anything different at this point. Okay, so I got a 16 by 20 canvas. The first thing I got to do, it's already been gessoed 3 times. Bought it pre-gessoed. First thing I got to do is this here. And that says pretty much the same as Bob Ross's liquid white. So I got to put that on the, we got to get that on the canvas. Get that all on that canvas nice and wet. Nice even coat. Canvas nice and wet with this. Let's see if we're going to like this more than we are working with acrylic. No, one thing, I don't have to do it, try to do it as fast. Dry time is a lot longer than acrylic. It's going to be right in the ass. All good ideas not necessarily happen right. Guess we're going to sit you down here. We're going to sit you down there. And I'll get you when I need you. Yep. It's going to be right in the way of my painting. Yeah. Well, we'll make it funny for you anyway. Make it funny for you, huh? Yeah, I'm chasing paintbrushes. All right. So we got that all in there. Take that off. Oh, shit. It's spraying everywhere. You know what? I don't need that brush anyway, so let it sit there. Sit right there. Whew. Okay. Let's take. It even flew on my paint. Great. Perfect. It's gonna be more messy than I thought. Shit. Let's get some roof. Alright, I'm gonna go in here. A little bit of white. Prussian blue. There we go. There's that. Just grab and pull. Start right here in the center. Little X's. That weight out. Start right. That weight out here a little more. A little bit darker as we go out. A little bit of this. See, white's going to be an issue. Okay. A little bit of rush here. Size it a little bit. Okay. All right, that seemed to work out okay. See what we got here. Definitely need more white. We get more white. There we go. Boy, I hope they got better paints. Right in that way, pull it out, pull that down, across. Some little indication of some clouds up here. There's a little light in there. Somewhere. Ever so slightly and lightly across that. Just a little alizarin crimson. There's a little bit of alizarin crimson in there. Just make these little X's. We'll take let's blend that out a little bit. It's a little light there. Just like a little bit of little white, little yellow here. Just get a little infrared center there. Light coming through. There we go. Let's put a little bit of take that little blue, that blue, a little white. Grab some of that alizarin crimson. It's just let's see where he is. Okay. Little indication. Actually, where is that at? Now that thing is the most errant. I gotta tie a string to it or something. Likes to take off on me all the time. I got it. Palette knife. Don't like what it's doing. Let's do it on a palette knife. Here, right here. cost. Big old amount right there. Something happened. There it is. Slide applications. And a little bend like round in there. There's right there. That one. Right there. No, I don't like it. All right, the details. Yeah. Let's try that. Yes. Set green out. Some indication of the little bushes back here. Those indications, they're too far away to really get much detail. Now bear in mind, I don't think I even did. I actually did don't even really recall I actually have used well before. This is kind of my first try, so we're going to see how it goes. A little something. I don't know. I really don't know. It's new to me. Oh, whip, that ain't working. That's not working at all. Oh, we do get the mist back in now. We definitely got the mist going on back there. Yeah, same issue I ran into before. That yellow's not good. That yellow there is not so good. This is a little too old. What do I expect for 30-year-old oil, right? 30-year-old paint. Should expect it not to work very good. For that one issue with it, there we go. The yellow down there. There we go. Yellows are the let's get a little bit of that. Something close to that. Yeah, it is actually pretty the same color. Good choice. I got lucky, actually, really. Just got lucky. See, I got some better yellow there. And I do apologize for I will do another one of these, but I'll definitely have, before I do it, I'm definitely going to have proper stuff. I'll definitely have what I need. 6 of this little branches back. For some little indications. Yeah, okay. So little indications of some trees back there, little things going on. Over here, over there. Let's grab a little of those and grab some. So that. Paint is two different consistencies. My stupidity. I do apologize. Definitely my stupidity. That's just. Here are little indications here. Some stuff going on. There you go. Oh, stay the hell in there. Hello, Lilac Brown. Oh, yellow, yes. And a little lizard crimson. Big old tree right there. Friend that lives over here. There, a little fellow lives right there. And a little fellow lives over here. There he's got a little branch comes out here. My back is killing me today. Hello, everyone. I have haven't checked this? An artist. Well, yeah, it is kind of the Bob Ross thing, but you know what? I gotta get Bob Ross's paints because they just ain't working so well. I got oddball paints that you can find around here. I might have to actually order some Bob Ross paints because these ones I don't like how they're doing. I see Melinda's there too. Big, it looks amazing. Wow. I'm hypercritical anyway in my stuff. Bear with me because this is my first attempt at oil. Wet on wet oil technique. Wow. Even this is drying out. Just too damn here. It's too dry in my house. I really think it's too dry in my house. Let's turn that out a little bit there. There we go. Dear. Need more white. Oh, we don't even know if I have white. Any white left? I've used it all. Nope, I didn't. Yeah, that's black. That ain't gonna be any good. Black will not help. White is what I need. The white has disappeared. Where did you? There's the white. The white has disappeared. White is the major color. I think I'd have been better off to doing it. I might have been better off doing the first one sideways. I don't know. Let's see. Yep. I'm gonna try to attempt to do this sitting down. My back is killing me. Bad. This is definitely not working so well. Can't you smell? What the heck is it's not doing what I want it to do. I ain't liking it. I tell you, I'm not liking how it's coming out at all. Not liking it. Not at all. Pissing me off. Grasses. I am rushed. Ooh. I don't think so. No. Okay, I'm going crazy on this. I'm going crazy on this one. Uh, Oh, God. Ooh. First attempt, I didn't think it was very good. Not good at all. I tried to improvise, and guess what? That don't work. We found out. We found out together that don't improvise. That improvising don't work. And apparently, you need to actually have the tools that whoever you're trying to emulate uses. And I guess probably study it some more. New RC car. Okay, Mason, you cut the wire short. You melt the wire together. That don't really work so well. Might try soldering them with a soldering gun and a soldering iron. Make sure it's rosin core, not acid core solder. That stuff ain't good. I changed the angle of the cam. I don't know how you want to change the angle. I can hold it, I guess. Well, yeah, kind of gonna leave it at that and chalk it up as a first time experience, and probably not do any live ones, and till I get a little bit better, because I've never done it with the oil. It's the first time with the oil-based paint. And it stays better longer, but I think I can't have the mixed brands of oil like I had. I had some good oil and some cheap oil paint. And that's what I think put the kibosh to it, because in order to do it, you really got to have Bob Ross's colors and his actual paint, I believe, to actually, have them come out the way that he has them come out. I mean, there's a little bit more that I could do with this. But since it's oil and it's not really going to dry right off, it's going to take a couple hours or maybe even a couple days to be thoroughly dry. I am just going to take a break here, have a smoke, and sit back and figure out how I can make this look a little bit better somehow here. You know what? That's I'm going to put you back up on that other angle. Or actually, no. I'm going to actually. Yeah, well, I'll put that camera back up there. I'll switch cameras. While I'm sitting down here, I will switch camera. I mean, I understand what you're saying, Raphael. Yes, I I got what you mean now on the camera. Yeah, I need more cameras. Huh. I need a camera that can sit there. Maybe a wireless camera would work. I don't know if I can figure that out or not. I need a one. I could use this camera that I'm using right now. What I'm gonna have to get is a USB extension cable. So I got more cord for the camera to go elsewhere, so it can be like looking over right on my shoulder or something. I can wear it right on my shoulder or some type shit. Yeah. That is my first attempt at an oil. I have always done it with acrylics. And I know you've all seen my, let me change camera for a minute. I don't know that all of you have. Maybe some of you have. These are what I did in the acrylics. That was the one I did in the acrylic. Yeah, that's the one I did with the acrylic. And I had some paint left over after I did that and didn't want to waste it. I had another board and I just figured I'd mess around. And that's what I came out with there. I'm just messing around. And I hate to say it, I think I'm doing better with the acrylic. Or maybe I'll get the hang of the oil. I don't know. I'm definitely going to keep playing with the oils and see if I can figure it out. It had happened what one person else said there. It happened. Things want to turn to mud there. But I think more of the problem was that it was I didn't use all one paint, one brand of paint. It was a mixture of different brands of paint, trying to use up what I had. And I think that is that turned out to be kind of a no-no. No, McCoy, it's the first time I've done it in oil. I've done it with acrylic. I've done the other ones that I showed you, and the other ones that I from some 30 years ago. I had the oil 30 years ago, and I don't think I ever attempted to try it. So I had some of those colors, and they're kind of iffy. Might have been a little too old, and I had some new ones that I bought, which were a different brand, and then I had a couple that were actual Bob Ross brand paints. And I think my next attempt, I'm going to go with a smaller canvas for one thing, or do it, flip the canvas so I'm not so much from top to bottom. Shorter from the sky down to the ground level. or actually, I've always been in this, so maybe I'd go with a little bit smaller canvas, a couple small canvases to try it and see if I can't figure out if it's better using all of one brand paint. I'll also see if I can get Bob Ross's paint anywhere. Certainly, it's not something I'm going to get local. They used to have it at, well, I think they used to have it at Kmart because Kmart went out. Walmart's going to all, well, different. They have different brands. I know they have Liquitex as far as the acrylics go. The oils there, I think they're different than Bob Ross oils. They're different than some other things. And I don't think they're as good. Or maybe they're okay if they used together. I gotta try his liquid white because the first thing I put on that was the stuff that I got up here at Hobby Lobby. It's supposed to be comparable to his liquid white. So I got to do some experimentation with it. And well, hello, Miss Southern Belle. Welcome in. Hello. I got a little bit. I got a little bit on me. Yeah, not bad. I'm doing okay, so Miss Southern Belle. I hope you are too. Hope everybody is. Let me switch around here for a second. I'll switch the cam over. You can see. You can get what I'm yakking about here. That is my first attempt at a wet on wet oil paint, oil on canvas. That's the first time I've done oil on canvas. I've done acrylic on canvas, but I haven't done oil on canvas. There was a kind of a way to zoom in on it, but there really isn't. Huh. Let's try that after. Yeah, I'll try something after though. That gives me a thought. Maybe I can use the. We'll switch. Whoop, 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 whoop. We'll switch back here. Maybe I can use my phone. Let's take that on. Let me try something here. Second. Hey, how did I get muted? That was weird. Sorry about that. And the camera thing didn't work. I was going to try something different. See if I can go into settings. Camera. Hey, test you can still see. Oh, I don't want snap camera. No. Get out of Snapcam. The hell is that? Why is camera coming up Snapcam? Let's go to settings to see what I get. Publisher, Microsoft Corporation. Search this list. Currently installed for the app. No. Let me try to see something else if I can do this. Let's see if we can find the phone. Bear with me, I'm trying something that I don't even know anything about. Well, we'll figure it out. Just an experimentation day here. Oh, there. My phone. Let's go to that and see what the heck I get out of that. Well, I get a spree there. Well, okay. Galaxy Note 9. Okay, good. I might have to Google how to do this, or if it's even possible to do this. Photos. Earphone. I don't want to reply to my text messages. Ah, that's not going to help me. Okay, I guess I don't know how to do that then. Settings, general. Whatever. Hazy Days came in here, huh? Yeah, he was while I was muted. Well, you see, it's experimentation day, and things aren't going like I kind of wanted them to go. We're going to put the other camera back in. I thought I could connect the dang phone using USB, but you know what? Didn't work that way, did it? Nope, didn't work that way. I'll go switch cameras here so you can see what I was up to. Logitech's back in there. Camera resolution, I want it 720, not 480. What's the matter with you? And there's the painting that I did oil on canvas. Trying to do the wet on wet. Not how I kind of wanted it to be, but it's there. since I'm not getting it to come out quite how I want it to come out, I'm going to give it time to dry, and we'll do dry on wet. I mean, wet on dry, and try to touch it up and bring it out the way I want it to look, the way that I feel a little bit better about it. So that I get the results that I was trying to get wet on wet. You can always go wet on top of dry. At some point, I'll learn to wet on wet. I hope with oil. I can do it with acrylic. It just takes a lot longer to work with it. I mean, less time to work with it. Yeah, this is almost 2 hours of this. But yeah, I did get it done. There's just some little things that need to be done that didn't get done on it. And I'm already out of some of the paints. Those little tiny paints they give you that you buy, it's the little paints you buy that are just a set. They did not have the consistency of the other paints from one brand. The consistency of the paint is not the same, obviously, from one brand to another. And I had several different brands, and it just don't work that way. I guess you'd have to take one brand and do it. And that's what the next thing will be. That'll be the next one when I try. Be on a smaller canvas, and I'll try it all using the same brand. So I'm going to switch back to the HD camera, the camera on the computer itself. So I'm on here. And what the heck? I'm going to throw up the link. If anyone wants to jump on up here. See, there's still 3 people out here. If anyone wants to jump up, I just got to see you. Make sure it's you. It's not something naughty, not good, whatever. Make sure it's a live person. Just have a camera on. Come on up if you want. I'm not going to do any more with that at the moment. But yeah. Well, welcome. Come on up and have a chat. What is my mic set on? Audio. Audio. Okay, so the camera up there is already doing it. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Is that better? Better volume? All right. That's the computer. That there is the computer's microphone, not the one on the camera that I have for the painting. If I knew how to do that, I could do split screen maybe and have them both on there. Cause I can move it. I can do that. I can move that. No, I ain't gonna do that. It's gonna make a mess. More of a mess than I already got. I already got stuff on the floor. Which is it's a wood floor. It's a good thing, and it's not a rug or anything. Worst comes to worst, I can sand it out and refinish the floor. But anyways, yeah, a lot harder to work with the oils as far as cleanup will go. But anyway, they they do flow better. Just it's the first time I ever done them. I guess I'm not really used to using them. Maybe I'll get better, huh? And no takers want to come on up. Had this open a long time. Go on that side for a minute. I got them to share it. Actually, these days going live right in a few minutes here, I think. I think he's going to be going live 2:30 our time, 3 o'clock our time. Yeah. I'm not going to try to run over top of that. But maybe, just don't take off, it don't take off. But I'm trying my best at it. Trying my best at it. So when I do get that straightened out and it looks a little better in my eyes, looks a little more realistic. Um, then I will go ahead and do another live with it next weekend, perhaps, or maybe during the week. I'm not sure. I'll post it a couple days before I actually do it. But the trick is, I want to get a whole lot of people in on the live when I go live, because then I'm going to. I got that one. I got that one there. When I get like it look a little better, and this one I think really it's kind of it's kind of kind of almost otherworldly, but somewhat like this world. A lot of little plants in the foreground. I got a phone call. Just a minute. I'll be right back with you. Sorry about that. That was the wife. She's on the way home. Oh, I warned her ahead of time that she's going to see a little bit of a mess on the floor. I lost control of the brush and it went flying and got some marks on the floor. But, oh well, made it funny anyways. Uh, so where was I? So yeah, I have that painting that I just tried, the oil and that I will get it looking better, or more that I like. I got this one, which was just paint that I had left over and I wanted to use it up from the first one that I did, and that's acrylic on a canvas board, and that's 16 by 20 as well. And this one's 16 by 20, and that's canvas on acrylic board. That's the one I actually did live on. Did it live. Yeah. Excuse me. What I'm going to do with these? Why I want a lot of people on when I do it. If anyone's interested at all, maybe nobody is. $5 chance. $5 gives you 3 chances because there's 3 paintings. First random number pick gets choice of all 3. Second one gets the choice of the last 2. And because the third random number pick gets the last one, whatever the other 2 didn't pick. And all this is to go to try to help all towards the channel, whether it be for more painting supplies if I decide that that's the way to go, or actual I already have a new microphone coming, and at some point want to get some camera equipment, and I just don't have it, and because I still have I think I got the issue with the electricity worked out. I got on a payment plan, so I'm going to have the same amount to pay every month, and that goes towards also they use some of it. Some of what the monthly payment plan is going to go towards the actual month's bill, and then whatever's left over goes towards what I owe in back bill. So it's all good with that. The 5th of this month, they're coming out to test the meter, and they're going to pull the meter so that I can put a new electrical box in, new circuit breaker box in. And jumper from the new one, and the new one's going to have the power coming in from the street, from the meter, and then a jumper wire running from that over to the old box so that I can do one circuit at a time and change over all the wiring in this house. It's not bad, but some of it's been there since 1954 when they built the house. So yeah, it's time to upgrade it a little bit. And it don't matter whether I'm going to do it or there's going to be I'm going to have electrician coming and do it. I once had a license. That was years ago, 30-something years ago, and not that I need a license to do it in my own house, but things have changed since way back then to now. There's a lot of new regulations that goes with it, and I'm not up on those regulations totally. I know there's arc fault circuit interrupters that you gotta have in case there's let's say a switch in your bedroom is arcing. Every time you turn it on, it shows that arcing is just it's making a spark there. If that's the case, then that certain breaker will shut that circuit right off until you fix it. And that's a safety device to prevent fire. Bathroom, kitchen, anywhere that's around water, it's got to be GFCI. That came out before the arc faults came out. And that's ground fault circuit interrupter. If it senses a difference between it and there's a chance that you could get electrocuted, it shuts that circuit down before it happens to the point where you end up getting electrocuted. Say in the bathtub and you got a radio that falls off, which is not a good idea anyways, but it should have got a radio fall in the water or something. Yeah, then that GFCI would shut right off. Boom. In like a millionth of a second. And just the fact that the old wiring has been here a while and some of it's degraded. The outer, I got a couple that's the outer case and the outer insulation is actually deteriorated. The wires inside are still got good insulation on them, but they're getting the outer. It's the older type. It's not the stuff that you get today, and that is kind of broken down. So the outer casing is kind of deteriorating and showing the inner wires, which are still they're not bare. They've got their insulation still, but I'd have to take a picture of it and show you anyways. But it's just not good, and it's time for it. Most electrical devices or your wiring in your house, it's only good for roughly 25, maybe 30 years. And this being done in 54, it's kind of past that. It's always good to upgrade. It's much smarter, it's safer. But no, don't got any takers who want to come up on panel. Love to have somebody come out. We'll just chit chat. Because that's got to dry anyway. It's going to have to dry for me to do anything more with it because every time that I'm trying to put new paint on, it's pulling up the old paint, which is part of it. You grab you're supposed to be able to grab some of the old paint, but it's grabbing it too much. So my idea of being able to fix it is to be able to put newer paint over it without grabbing the old. Just to do I got to do some lines in the. I have to do some lines in the water. What's supposed to be water there? Just indicate the shoreline and yeah. I know I can do it that way. And I want to do a little bit of something in the foreground. I do a little something with the trees, and I want to do a little something with the foreground. set that so I can set that back in the background a little bit more. Uh, and do that. Nope. I think I'll grab another link. And I'll just say it, if you go on my about on my channel, if you go on the about section, there is I have links listed there. I have my PayPal and my Teespring link. Yes, I do have some merchandise out there for sale. No, that ain't what I want to do. There we go. Let's do this. Rattle Trap Fishing, hello, welcome. There's a link up there if you'd like to come on up. You're welcome to. Can join me in the chat here. I'm just chatting now. Just putting my PayPal link up there too. Okay, what I was doing, I tried an oil on canvas today. This is acrylic on. This here is acrylic on canvas panel. You see, it's all. And I did last time, and I did this one after without doing it on live, just using up the paint that I had. And a little bit more, not much, but I just wanted to use up what I had, not waste it. And I kind of was having fun with it too. And that's acrylic, kind of a wet on wet technique with acrylic. And let me switch cameras here for a minute. And I will show you what I did today so far. That one there. See if I can get this a little bit closer without everything going crazy. There we go. That. Whoop, back it up just a few. Let me tilt that down just a little bit, the camera. Okay, there's what I did today. And that is, that's oil wet on wet on canvas, actual canvas. Uh, I'm going to go back to on me here. No, oh wait, I'm going to do it that way. There we go. Yeah, there we go. First time I ever done oil on canvas. First time I done oil, period, oil paint. To my memory, anyways. And well, it didn't come out exactly how I envisioned it coming out. I mean, still, I can fix whatever I don't think is kosher with it. That's not an issue. Um, but I got those three at this point, and I want to give people a chance to have them if they'd like them. So every $5 that you send on the PayPal side of things, it gives you not one but three chances because there's three paintings. Um, first random number has a choice of one of all of the three paintings. Second random number drawn of all entries will get their choice between the two remaining, and the third number drawn gets the remaining picture. I think that's fairly fair. Um, and Google will do the picking. Random number from all the numbers of all the entries. Maybe nobody wants them. If they don't, it's okay. I'm gonna go. Uh, I'll go live again next week, and I'll have this one finalized to look a little bit better than it does right now because I'm just letting it dry a little bit. Because the difference of the oil paint, the different consistency of the different brands of oil paint that I used, I think caused it to. Some of it was thicker and some of it was thinner than the other, and I think that's caused the problem that I was having of stuff lifting off because the paint that I was trying to put on was a little thicker than what was on the base. But anyway, there's an issue somewhere along that line, and I got to research it. And but I do know that if you wait and it dries, then you can do on top of what's there. You can do what you need to do to correct anything that you don't think is actually the way it should be. And basically, I'm just going to try to touch up the trees a little bit and some of the ground and the water. I got to put shoreline in on the water. Oh, hey, that's not a problem. Southern Belle. Cleaning is a good thing. I gotta clean up here too after. Huh. I got one, two, three areas on the floor now that are white. Um, Thankfully, it's a wood floor because you can always scrape it off, and if it takes the finish off, that's not a big deal. You just can sand it, put the finish down. Which at some point I'm going to have these floors refinished anyway, so it's not a big deal. I'm going to have somebody come in and do the floors over. It's hardwood floor. About well, it looks to be about 3 inch, 3 inch hardwood flooring, and it's throughout the living room, the den, and it would be in the dining room, but we put wall to wall down out there. It used to be wall to wall in here till we pulled that out. So I like the wood floor. Um, but yeah, we got 5 people in here. Anybody wants to come on up, they're more than welcome. More than welcome to come up. Just switch that again for a minute. Don't see nobody down there. So that is the painting as it is at the moment. I just want to touch it up a little bit. And we'll show it next weekend, I do believe. It's your last. Oh, hazy. Okay. I hear you. I will definitely, I plan to be there. Hey, everybody, just shout out here, Hazy Days. He's doing his last show tonight. I don't know if it's his last show forever or it's his last live show for a while or what. I'm sure he's going to let us know tonight. Definitely check him out. Uh, give him some thumbs up. Go ahead, check him out. Watch his last live tonight. Don't want to miss it because it's always a fun. It's always been a fun time. Um, I'm going to miss it. Nothing much to look on. Well, I got stuff to look forward to Sundays, but it was a long run and it was a good show, and I've always enjoyed it. I even done some crazy stuff that I wouldn't have probably done, but anyway, he talked me into it. Eating hot stuff and whatever. But anyway, yeah, I want to check. You want to check them out? Oh, let's see. I gotta go over there to do that, don't I? I've got to do there. I got to do all this stuff to myself. But anyway, it ain't a biggie. I can do it. Uh, hey, Bradley. Uh, Not a whole lot. I just doing another painting. I did my first oil on canvas, and let's see. Uh, 3 p.m. What the heck? Copy. Back to here. Oh, back to here. Okay, anyways, I put that in there. Let's see, I'm gonna do that too. All right, there we go. Yeah, on the way to the river, you just left. Oh, how's your mom doing, Bradley? I hope she's doing well, doing better. I'm gonna switch back cameras. So I'm talking, not that, just sitting there. So yeah, there's a shout out for Hazy Days, my friend. I've enjoyed the shows. I'm definitely going to be there, and definitely going to miss it. But and I know he'll have some videos coming up. Uh, check out, check it out, and definitely, you know, get some of his music because it's awesome. Don Hill, hello, welcome. I put a link up there. I put a few links up there, anyways, but. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Bradley. I am glad to hear that. That's awesome. Let's hope and pray she does, and she does all well as well. Your rattle trap fishing friend. You okay? Great. Glad to have you in here, Don Hill. Welcome. I'm going to post my link. Anyone wants to come on up, they can. I just ask that you're on camera and I can see your face and see that it's really a person, not somebody that's trying to do something ridiculous. Because we've had that too, unfortunately. Uh, do I know Rattletrap? I've know him from YouTube. Okay, I don't personally know him yet. Um, but I've been watching his videos, a few of them, and want to watch more because they've been good. So I know him from on YouTube. I know a lot of people from on YouTube, but I have actually met some of the people that I know. Easy Days being one, because he came all the way from the UK over here to UDizzy 1969, and we had a party last summer, and that was an awesome party that he threw. I'm still trying to secure a place for mine this summer, but I don't know. I think I have a place, but I haven't heard. I don't know for sure yet. Uh, and with financial situations not so good, eh, if I can do it, I'm going to do it. If I can't, I don't know. It's terrible because you only turn 60 once, you know? And who knows how much is after that. Nobody knows if tomorrow's going to be a day for them and they're not going to get up tomorrow. When you lay your head down at night, you don't know if you wake up in the morning. And any day that you do, to me, it's a good day. These things, I'm working on that too. I'm taking medicine to try to stop that. Um, but you do it for 50 something years, and it's not an easy thing to just put by the wayside. She got a car that's a little easier on fuel. Then you definitely want to use that. June 26th, huh? Yeah, yeah, I believe that. Don Hill. I don't know if anyone's. I don't know if you know Grandpa's Adventures, but he lives not far from me, and I've met him. Uh, Gil Skills. Uh, I haven't met him in person yet, but he lives in the same state. At some point, I hope to meet him again in person. Susan Lee. She's in the same state that I'm in, which is Maine, by the way. Uh, at some point, I want to meet her too. Um, it might be sooner than rather than later. I don't know. We'll see. So it all depends if I can get on same uh, same stream she's on and see what she's doing this coming week. So I'm actually going to be in her part of the state. I do believe this Tuesday. I think. Yeah, maybe even Grandpa's Adventures might go with me. I don't know. I gotta find out. Gonna find out today, I guess. But yeah, Easy Days. He's got good music. He's got good show. Even though it's his last one, but yeah, Bradley. Um, like I said, I haven't met Gil yet, but that may happen. That's going to happen some point there this summer, sure. Um, a lot of people I know on here. Don, I'm from Maine. I'm in the middle part of the state, kind of the middle part, the region that they call a central Maine region. And Grandpa's Adventures is not very far from where I live either. He's only like 15 miles away. And there's Udizzy 1969. I've met him. He's out of Worcester, Mass. Does some really good videos. And then there's it's Captain Jerk, who's in like I think he's down Rhode Island way, Connecticut. Connecticut, Rhode Island. That's down that way anyway. I've met him at the party. And there's Jimmy C and friends. I met him at the hot dog party that UDizzy 1969 put on there last summer. Had a wonderful time there. And I just want to meet people that I've met on here and actually meet them in real life. And, you know, going forward in the future, that's going to be an actual possibility, I think. Yeah, and being that old, it's probably worth it. Yeah, so you know Jimmy C too. Yeah, yes, good people. I've met more good people than I've met not good people on here, thankfully. And or I haven't met in person, but I've met them on here, and it's then in the future, yeah, then there's good chance of meeting them in person. Crazy Ann, I know she's going to be stateside. She's from Norway. She's going to be here for the. She's going to be here for the. Oh God, I forgot what they call it, but it's a festival type thing for spicy stuff for uh, peppers, hot peppers and stuff like that. Convention type thing, challenge or whatever. It's going to be in Chicago. I do believe it's in July 17th, 19th, 18th, 17, 18, 19, something like that. Your wife wants to move to Florida, you don't want to be that far away from her. Oh, far away from your wife or far away from your mother? Yeah, the hot spot. Yes, that's it. Hot Sauce Expo. Yeah, possibility I might go to that. I don't know. Like everything else, money is the issue. Time is not an issue because if I want to do something, I'll do it. I'll take the time off and do it or whatever. Yeah, summer's my busy time. Now is the dead time. Your mom, yeah, I don't blame you. It's probably why I haven't picked up and gone somewhere else. That and I've lived here all my life, pretty much. I haven't been here all my life, but I haven't been here in this house all my life. I've been in lived a few other places, been a few other places. I traveled, of course, I was in the service and was out of state for a while, for a period, but I always come back here, and this has been home. I like what I can see out my back window. I like the fact that there aren't no houses out there yet. Hopefully there never is, but I don't own all the way back in the woods, so but there's woods behind my house. The other side of the house, well, there's a lot of houses out there, but it used to be all field. It used to be a dairy farm, but it's all built up now, and there's streets out there across the road, but it's still home here. I mean, home as far as I know. I've known it, but there are places I want to go, places I want to see before I kick the bucket. Alaska's a big one. Yellowstone, that's another one. Yeah, you're in Florida, yeah. I've been to Florida. I was there. I went there in '05. I went by bus and picked my father up to drive him home. And of course, we went to Disney and all that, and Epcot, and it was in Orlando, in and around Orlando. Uh, yeah, everything's spicy, crazy. Yeah, thinking about going, but it's a 12-hour drive. Ooh, well, it's 12 hours for you. It's like I think it's like 17, 18 hours for me. So yeah, I know Gil is going, and I think he was going to. I think the plans was for him and uh, Maniac Variety was going to go with him. I think. But I think time will tell on that, though. Actually, prayers for Maniac Variety would be in order because last Sunday night, I do believe it was last Sunday night, he had a massive stroke and he's in Portland Hospital, in the hospital in Portland, Maine. So if you can send prayers his way, that's definitely needed. Um, I'm not sure how things are going. I haven't heard more, and I do know some of his family, but I don't know him personally. I only know him from YouTube, but some of his family I do know, and they haven't said anything more. Not that they're necessarily in the know either. Uh, Steinworth, another good person on here. Uh, yes, Bradley. Maniac Variety. That's his channel. Uh, he lives not far from where I live either. Although I haven't met him in person, like I said, I know people that are related to him. Yeah, and this is the last one of this. And on 248, Easy Days will be coming on here at 3. So go up here. He's going to be coming on shortly. You're a very good friend of mine. I'm going to be going over there in a few. I'll let this run a little bit longer. Get that on there so you see all of it. Uh, as far as a couple new people that's in the chat, I'm going to be checking your channels out for sure. And I appreciate you coming on here and saying hello, checking out what I'm doing. I will have more videos up soon. I got one that I got to redo later, either tonight or tomorrow. I put it up and used YouTube's own music that they said is free and safe to use, and ended up getting a copyright claim. So I ended up taking it right back down when I got that and see that. I'm ready to, I had to take, I had to delete, I deleted that and I had to re-upload the original video and I'm not going to put any music to it. Heck with it. That way it doesn't get a copyright claim. Because even though they say that their music's free to use and it's all set to use, apparently not everything is. So I'm not going to take a chance with it. I'm just going to put it up raw video. The only editing I'm going to do is I got 2 actual videos of the same time frame, and that's an ice fishing video. And I'm going to put the 2 together and then put them up and start over and call it something different. And hopefully that way I don't get a copyright claim. No, it wasn't actually copyright claim. It was copyright, yes, but it was what they wanted to do, stick, they want to stick advertisements on it. Supposed owners of the music. So, anyways. You and I was going to get there 3 days earlier, Bradley. Yeah. He's also he's also wanting to do his trip. Sty does, and was going to stop here in the state. And do something here. Not only meet Gil Skill, but he wanted to meet me as well. And because if I'm down there, we'll meet anyways. But I'm not sure I don't know if I'm gonna make the expo or not. I want to, but I'm not sure that I can. And I do realize though that'd be the only way that I might be able to actually meet Crazy Ann in person. But anyway, I was gonna do something. Where am I? There's that link in case anyone wants chance on that. I check it regularly. And he'll get a number. I definitely will let you know. I don't know if you can send any information when you send it, but I'll know anyways. I'll know about that. I'll be able to get in contact with it. And like I said, I'm probably next Saturday. When I do, or Sunday, next Saturday or Sunday, I don't know. I'll make it. I'll make sure to post it this week. I'll do it ahead of time. I'll set it all up ahead of time, and get it shared out that when it's going to be, and uh, probably be on Sunday. Yeah, I'm guessing. And we'll try to raffle off these 3 paintings. If I don't get enough biters, then we'll do something different. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just have to play it by ear. I haven't got any takers yet. Kind of be nice if you didn't have to die to sell you for your paintings to sell your artwork. It's certainly in the eye of the beholder, art is. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here and get ready to go to Hazy's show. I'd like to have everybody come on and join us over there. And we'll see you. We'll see you later. All right. Everybody stay safe. Have a good week. If I don't see you in another live somewhere or whatever, stay safe. See ya. I'm gonna leave this heading out now. I'm gonna head over to Hazy Days. Come on over and join us. It's gonna be his last live. Give him a good send off. Take care. Let's try ending this the right way here. You all have a good day. We'll see you later. I'm gonna end it now. Do this the right way. Peace out.